Ooh, that's some nasty cut, mate. Clean, though. Must have stung at the time, eh?
Not till after.
Okay, well, I'd say we get you all stitched up, and then we better phone those cops, eh? Look, come back here!
Well.
Where you been, boy?
John, what's up, baby?
Hey, Nat, what are you doing here?
Oh, do you know this kid?
Do I know him? He's my little brother. So what are you doing here?
Had a bit of an accident.
Give us a look. Does Mum know you're here?
He's cut his arm. It's nothing too serious.
How? You're supposed to be at school.
I was on my way. It's nothing, man.
Brother, that doesn't look like nothing.
Look, we're going through, eh? Stitches first, interrogation later.
Okay. But you come and see me when you're finished, all right?
Yeah, but don't tell Mum, Sammy. Can live without the drama.
Family trouble, Sam?
You know about as much as I do, Marge.
Morning, Mrs. Kennedy.
It's still Miss Burton. Some of us like to pretend that the world has progressed.
I stand corrected.
Michael, before you go, this new unit you were discussing with Jackie.
Later, Carrie, I got a more urgent investment to make.
Oh, something else I shouldn't know about?
You wouldn't be interested. Believe me.
Damn.
Meredith. Nice to see someone else making a mess for a change.
Well, now you know my secret. I'm a member of Nerds Anonymous.
A swab, Dr. Fleming.
Oh, thanks. Leonard, is it you in there?
Yes, I think so. Why?
You look great.
Not you, too. I'm starting to think women only want me for one thing.
Oh, come on. I think you look good, that's all. I'm not trying to get into your trousers.
Well, that's a relief. This is all getting a bit much for me. I'm not used to being objectified, lusted after.
Who's doing the lusting?
Let's just say I've been receiving a lot of unwelcome attention from women lately. And to be quite frank, it's terrifying.
Well, you do look good without the hair grease. You've got lovely eyes. But if it's any consolation, I love you most for your mind.
You do?
Yeah, we have good conversations. We're friends, aren't we?
I like to think so. What are you doing for lunch?
Well, if that's an invitation, I'm lunching with you. We'll meet here at 1.
I look forward to it.
See you later, Spunky.
You know, I've been thinking about it. It's probably just as well I've had them both off.
Why's that?
Maybe they're like Siamese twins, and if you separate them, one starts pining for the other. Besides, it'd be better for my balance if I ever take up jazz ballet.
Hi, guys. You're looking pretty bright today.
Danny Brown proving that cancer can be fun.
Now, will it be the full blow wave today, madam, or just the post-op brush-up special?
Just get him while you can, Rob. There won't be any hair left to brush soon.
That's not necessarily true.
I don't know. Reckon you give Sinead a bit of a run for her money.
Steve.
Yeah, you're right. She looked lovely bald.
We'll save a fortune on hairdressing bills.
And you'd never have to worry about split ends ever again.
Or knits.
Yeah, you see, chemotherapy does have its advantages.
Better tone it down a bit. I don't think that nurse shares our sense of humour.
Shouldn't be too long. Hi, Kiss. How's it going?
Okay, I've been through my stuff at home. This is what I came up with. $17.85.
What's it for?
You to help with the party and that.
Gee, thanks, Stuart. What did you do? Raid your piggy bank?
I know it's not much, but I'll give you the rest soon, I promise.
Maybe you should hang on to it.
No, I don't want to feel like I'm sponging off you, all right?
Except you haven't got much choice at the moment, have you? I know you're broke, Stuart. You should have told me.
No, I couldn't. Well, I mean, I thought I had heaps to cover everything, and then all these new bills.
Yeah, well, welcome to the world of flatting.
Maybe I shouldn't have moved in the first place.
It's okay. I've extended my overdraft to cover everything.
You can't. Look, I don't want to feel like I'm bludging off you, all right?
Okay, what's the alternative?
Hi, you got a minute?
I'm running a bit behind.
So I guess you don't have time for lunch with a poor, lonely social worker then?
Actually, I've already organised something else.
Oh.
but I could possibly squeeze you in for dinner tonight.
I like that. How's life for the newlyweds going?
Good, actually, apart from dodging all the snogging.
You feeling left out?
Not really. It's nice having the house full again.
Yeah, I've been looking for a place myself.
Good idea. About time you got out on your own.
Yeah, well, moving back home was just a temporary thing. Let me know if you hear of anything, huh?
Will do. Better get going. Talk to you later about dinner tonight.
Sure.
You know, Joe, I think I was born to be a nurse.
Really?
Yeah. Make them laugh, make them feel better. That's me. Had old George in stitches.
Did you manage to give him his tablets while you were there?
Sure. Threw them in between jokes. He's still hanging out for his bickies, though. Poor old codger.
I'm surprised you didn't whip him up a batch yourself.
Well, I would have, but I didn't want any poor little innocent nurses getting out of it.
I suppose you thought that was funny too.
Oh, come on, I'm only kidding.
Exactly. You don't take anything seriously, do you, Steve?
Well, it helps to have a sense of humour in this job, Joe.
Why? So you can joke about someone who might be dying of cancer? I don't find that funny.
Danny does. And as my old gran used to say, if you can't laugh, you're dead. Pity she's underground now.
You are the last person on earth who should be a nurse, Mills. You don't care about anyone but your superficial little self.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
Peace offering? Please, take them. These are my authentic health muffins, definitely no eggs.
Where have I heard that one before? Oh, that's right, just before you tried to kill me.
I told you it was a big mistake. I'm really, really, really sorry, Michelle.
Not as sorry as you're going to be. Hello, Dr. Dodge. I've been waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I came as soon as I could.
So can I go home now?
Yes, of course you can. Just like to give this to your GP.
I will. And, thank you for everything. You really did save my life.
Excuse me, why don't you stick these somewhere?
You'll be hearing from me. You can count on it.
You're still thinking of going ahead with legal action?
I sure am. Why?
Cases like this can take several months. Could be very expensive.
After all she put me through, I am not going to let her get away with it.
I'm not suggesting that. But there could be a cheaper, more palatable solution.
Direction, okay?
Yo, Sam. Hey, you haven't seen my little brother, have you? He did a runner on me.
Not since I sewn up his arm. 15 stitches.
Serious stuff.
Well, he's gonna be all right. He's a staunch little dude, the bro.
Yeah, he is.
So, how long has he been kicking around with this gang?
Hey, wait a minute. Just because Nat chooses to hang out with a group of guys his own age, it doesn't mean it's a gang.
I'll try telling the boys they're waiting for him outside.
So what?
Look, there's some pretty heavy-looking kids outside waiting for him. Matching hankies, everything. Nat wasn't too keen on joining them.
He told me it was from an accident.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he was accidentally cut with a knife.
What do you think, darling? Does it go with my outfit?
Is this yours?
No, it's Daddy's new toy. And if he's very good, I might let him drive it into the garage.
Oh, yeah? Come on, let me at it. Let me at it.
I haven't seen you this excited in years, Michael.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Oh, I have been waiting months for this.
It's amazing what an expensive piece of metal can do for a man, isn't it? Must be all that squealing rubber and steaming pistons.
Oh, please, Mum. What's he doing with the new car anyway? He's not allowed to drive.
Ah, but he gets his license back in a couple of days. This is his present to celebrate.
Why is he parking in our garage? He's got his own.
Rachel, don't screw up your face like that. It's so unbecoming.
I don't care.
Do me a favour, darling, and shut up, will you? I don't see any reason why he shouldn't, all right?
Leonard, how's it hanging?
How's what hanging?
Doesn't matter. You sorted things out with March yet?
Yes, I did, and she took it very well. You were right. Honesty is the best policy.
It's always worked for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering if you'd thought any more about staying with us, long term.
I like the house, but I really haven't had time to think about it.
Oh, no, fair enough. You got to give it some thought, eh? I don't want to rush you into anything.
No.
Having a few doubts about flirting with the boys, Leonard?
I am. Is it that obvious?
Well, I've seen them in action and it's not really your scene.
No, that's what I'm discovering. I really like Sam and Steve. Excuse me. Just a minute, Gina. Sticky bun, please.
Oh, careful, Leonard. They've got evil, nasty little eggs in them. I'd hate to have another court case on my hands.
I think I've solved that little problem, actually.
How?
As many free lunches as she wants, and she'll call off the lawyers.
Really? Oh, well, it beats spending the rest of my life in prison, doesn't it? I guess I should thank you for getting her to change her mind.
Wasn't difficult.
Putty in your hands, was she?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Oh, what's the problem?
Have you ever had difficulty coping with a patient?
Sure, we all do. I guess that's what we get paid for.
Well, I don't seem to be able to do that. Not with a cancer patient. Danny, I mean.
Well, it's simple. Just stick to post-operative procedure.
Well, it's not that side of it. It's the way Danny is. Always cracking jokes about cancer and dying.
Oh, some people have different ways of handling these things.
Steve seems to find it hilarious. I can't believe how insensitive he is.
That's not true.
You didn't hear him. Cracking jokes about her hair falling out? If that's not tactless...
Joe. Steve's girlfriend Sarah died of cancer. He's been through it before, that's all.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Well, it's not something he makes a big deal out of. He went through a lot, and he really loved her. I guess humour's just his way of coping with these things.
I hope you're going to pay for those.
Chill out, lady. I was going to.
Well, maybe you could do it now.
You don't trust me, eh? You reckon I might try to do a runner?
I never said that.
Hey, what's the hassle here?
You know Sam, eh? He's my brother. Would a brother of Sam's lie to you?
Gina, this is Nat.
Hey, the lady, bro.
Should keep an eye on him, you know, Sam. I know he was going to cause trouble. I just know it, and I just don't need any more drama under my roof at the moment right now. Well, that was for 2 drinks.
Yeah, okay, whatever you say. Nat.
Strange lady.
Yeah, I thought you were on your way to see me.
I would have, man, but it took ages, and I had to get to school.
Well, what are you doing hanging around here, then?
I was on my way to see you, Sammy, honest.
Looks like I saved you the trip. What's the story with your arm, mate?
Heaps of stitches. You should see it, man. I look like Frankenstein.
Dr. Ropata reckons it's a knife wound.
Oh, what would he know? He's probably been watching too many films about life on the street. Yo, mother.
Yeah, all right. What happened to your arm, mate?
Me and Willie got hit by a car.
Oh, yeah.
We did, man. This dude was talking to his kid in the backseat or something, and he smacked into Willie. Then into a post. Then this glass came flying out, straight into my arm. And that's the truth, Ruth. I swear.
You wouldn't lie to me, would you, bro?
No way. You know if I was lying, bro.
Yeah, okay. If anything ever happens, you come and see me, all right?
Sure.
Oh, is it some juice? Yeah. It's the tomato, yes? Yeah. The outer skin acts like insulation, which keeps the heat in, and of course, they're almost entirely water, so they conduct heat very effectively.
You are a fountain of useless but interesting information, Leonard.
Yes, I am.
Gina must miss you badly.
I doubt it. Besides, I'm finished with all that sort of thing.
You can't say that. You might find someone else.
Someone who's interested in how tomatoes retain their heat.
Well, I found it interesting. I'm not just anyone.
No. You're not.
You are a fascinating, wonderful man, Leonard. And don't you forget it.
So, how's your love life, Dr. Fleming?
Let's just say I'm on a learning curve. I'm sick of all the mucking around, half-hearted attempts, relationships that don't go anywhere. I've decided that what I want from a man is total commitment, honest companionship.
A meeting of minds.
Something like that.
Don't tell me the elusive Meredith is ready to settle down.
Well, if the right man walked into my life right now, I certainly wouldn't turn him away. He could stay with me forever and a day.
Don't worry, big bad Nurse Mills is just gone.
I owe you an apology. The way I went off before. Jackie told me about Sarah. If I'd known.
Yeah, hey, look, textbooks only go so far. The only true way to learn about terminal patients is through experience.
Yeah, all brains and no sense, my mum used to say.
Hey, nothing a bit of chemotherapy can't cope with, huh? Don't be so hard on yourself.
It's true, I wouldn't know a joke if it slapped me in the face.
Hey, how was your mum?
Pretty good. She's been sticking to her medication and Dad's been making more of an effort. Who knows, one of these days I might be able to leave them to look after themselves.
You thinking of moving out, are you?
You bet. I was going to ask Kirsty, but I messed her around so much last time. I don't know.
Michael in?
No. You look like you should be at home.
Sorry?
You look exhausted. I know what it's like. When I was carrying Nick, I used to doze off all the time. And you've got two on board.
I feel fine.
I used to be up and down all the time when I was pregnant. In tears one minute, happy as Larry the next.
Really? Look, I'd love to stay and chat, but...
Have you thought about where you're going to have them?
I don't know. In the back of a bus?
See, told you. You can't help but carry. It's the hormones.
Look, me and my hormones would just like to make a time to see Michael, if that's possible.
I think tomorrow's rather busy. Yes, surgery, board meeting and lunch.
Oh, forget it.
Well, if you come back in the morning, I can try and squeeze you in for 10 minutes.
No, I'll just send him a postcard. It might be easier.
Sydney, my boy, I got news for you. I have just found us the perfect flatmate.
Who?
Well, this person is small, probably house-trained, and very definitely female.
Sounds good so far.
Now, what are we going to tell Leonard?
You're the landlord, you got to tell him.
Toss you for it.
No way.
Okay, we don't want a man in the house, right?
It's a matter of balance.
Exactly. And we can't have him living here just because we feel sorry for him.
I hope that's not what you're going to tell him.
No. I'll just be my usual caring, sensitive self.
Oh, maybe I should tell him.
Ha. Look, I'll tell you what. I'd simply say, Leonard, welcome home. Have a seat.
How's it going, Leonard?
Oh, you know, all right, thanks.
We've just been discussing living arrangements.
Ah, yes. Well, I've been thinking about that too.
You have?
Sort of. It's bigger than that, actually. You both know that I've had some relationship problems recently, and well, I guess I've lost a little confidence.
Oh, come on, Leonard. You are one very eligible man.
There is a certain person who sees me in that light.
It's obvious. Always has been.
Well, maybe I was blind, but we had a long discussion about commitment today, and I think she's ready. I'm just not sure that I am.
Leonard, don't be a fool. It is written in the stars.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure.
But it's rather sudden, and I don't want to leave you two in the lurch.
Oh, come on. We've been hanging out for you two to get together.
You have? I must have been blinder than I thought.
Love is blind, brother. Go for it.
All right. I will.
You haven't seen Meredith, have you, Marge?
Last time I saw her, she was heading off for lunch with Dr. Dodds. I like his new look, don't you?
Lovely. He'd look great on the end of a mop. Why is everyone playing dress-ups all of a sudden?
What's up with him?
Jealous, I think. You do look smart.
Yeah, I got a job interview.
At this hour? Hope it's above board.
Yeah, of course it is. Can I have $10?
Oh, I suppose so. Although now you're not at home. Why?
No, I'll pay you back. As soon as I get this job, I'll pay you back.
Good luck, whatever it is.
Okay, I'll tell you about it later. Hi.
Nice suit. Indeed. You do scrub up well, Stuart.
Thanks, I've got a job interview.
Oh? If you're looking for work, my office still stands, you know.
Thanks, but I'll see how this goes first, huh? I'll give you a call later.
If your father's not going to be held up, we're having the Fergusons over for dinner.
You talk like Dad lives with us. What's going on?
Don't ask me. I'll be the last one to know what his plans are.
Sneaking off again, eh?
I'm not putting a paper bag over my head or anything.
It's a wonder. Feels like you're avoiding me, Jack.
I've been busy, mainly pushing paper around a desk.
Hey, I can understand it with me, sort of. But I don't see why you're avoiding Danny. She's been asking for you.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but I can't ignore what happened with us. Look, she's better off being nursed by someone less involved.
Oh, well. So much for continuity of care and all that. Not much stickability, Nurse Manu.
Look, just get off my case, Rob. Look, Danny's not the only person in this clinic, and she's not missing out on anything. I don't need this.
Right. Would you like me to pass that on? Or maybe we'll just stick with the "you're too busy" line. I'm sure that'll make her feel a whole lot better.
Thanks.
Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, why the long face? You have got a hot date with the most sought-after woman in town.
That's what I'm worried about. I've missed you, Meredith.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. So, where were you this afternoon?
Here and there. If it's any consolation, I've missed you too. So there.
Better. So now, if I can only find some way to permanently disfigure the evil Leonard, I'd be truly happy.
Well, Leonard, what's he got to do with it?
Oh, come on, even Marge just noticed the difference. He's after my woman, I know it.
Oh, really? Well, it'll have to be pistols at dawn then, won't it?
The clash of the titans.
Hang on.
No, don't leave me, please.
Oh, you are a wimp.
Meredith,
Leonard, what are you doing here?
I thought long and hard about what you said at the beach today, and I've decided I'm ready.
For what?
I want to make a commitment to you too, Meredith. For as long as you'll have me.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.